You're now tuned in to the latest, the newest, hottest show on YouTube. I got a story to tell. Hosted by your boy, OG Sonny Blanco. Fire interviews, worldly topics, and much more. Stay tuned. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell. You heard?
Good people. 21 gun salute. What's rocking? You now tuned in. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell you, heard? But yo, today, right? We're gonna have a little conversation today, right? Like I was watching some stuff last week. This whole convo is really sparked by Blue Boy. Salute Blue Boy, welcome home and all of that, right? In addition, Glaze. And in addition to Glaze, Vlad. Because Blue Boy did the interview on Vlad, right? So Glaze took a little caption, you know what I mean, with the picture and all of that, and he put a title on it. Now, I saw the Vlad joint, but it really didn't spark the light, you know what I mean? It didn't spark nothing. What really sparked it was when I saw Glaze joint, right? And the title said it all into effect of, I'm a lion, like you have no idea, homie. Like I'm a lion, like you a poodle compared to me. You a cub compared to me. You know what I mean? So that got me thinking, right? Like when I was coming up, right? Like we knew to respect the old timers. You know what I mean? And when I say old timers, I'm talking about my age now and older. You know what I mean? But we knew to respect the old timers. It was like a little saying when I was a kid, like, yo, don't fuck with the old head. The old head put something in you quick. You know what I mean? Like, that's my word. Like, I seen old head had the joint, had the little 38 or the 32 or whatever in his khakis. He had some Stacey Adams and some khakis on and all of that. The young boy said something wrong. He ain't even pull out. Boom! Hit son straight through the pocket and all of that. You know what I mean? Like, every time the old man walked, like he got his hand in his pocket, but he got his hand on that thing, right? So we was always taught, yo, respect the old timers. Don't play with the old timers. They either got a knife on them, a hawk on them. They go hawk something quick, or they got that little 22, that little Dillinger, or that 32 or something, snub nose or something in the pocket or in the boot or something, right? We was always taught respect the old timers. But if I get the story right, Blue Boy, right? Once again, shout it out, Blue Boy. I mean, he home and all of that. He in the hood doing his little 1-2, going to the store and all of that, right? You know what I mean? While he going to the store and all of that, like, on the block, it's like this young boy just grilling him, just, you know what I mean, all on him. You know what I mean? So he really trying not to pay it no attention, but the young boy kind of pressing the issue. You know what I mean? Not really the issue, just pressing his presence. You know what I mean? He want Blue Boy to, like, acknowledge his presence. You know what I mean? But in Blue Boy head, he like, yo, young boy, you have no idea what I would do to you. You know what I mean? But to keep it G, because the homie just came home, he ain't trying to go back behind the G wall. He ain't trying to go back to the Hooskow. Let that man stay out here and live his life. And for this right here, this why I know son go be alright, right? Because he's spent off. Like, yo, ain't even worth it. You know what I mean? I don't want no smoke. I don't want no problems. He's spent off. But that young boy had no idea what he was facing. Right? Like, this the jungles of Africa, right? Like, you messing with, like, the king of the jungle, B. You know what I mean? Like, facing Blue Boy, homie, with the record that dude got, right? And plenty OGs. You know what I mean? But we talking about Blue Boy, right? But, like, with the record he got, homie, if you ain't got no burner on you, if you ain't got that thing on you, you assed out. Unless you're a true soldier, a true warrior. Because son go get it in with the hands, son go get it in with the hawk, the ox, whatever. You know what I mean? And his work is proven, like His G card is proven. Like, all you see is the old head walking down the block and you trying to be tough and all of that, but you got no idea what you facing. You a cub compared to a real live official lion who been playing the jungle for years, right? Like, I don't know where this whole shit got misconstrued, right? Where it got messed up at. You know what I mean? Instead of respecting the shooter, we started respecting the ones who got shot, right? Instead of respecting the hustler, we started respecting the user, right? It's like, I don't understand where this come from, right? Instead of respecting the OGs and being like, yo, he been out here for a minute, the OG must be doing something right. Or the OG know how to move. The OG, the double OG, the triple OG, whatever. The mature man out here, you know what I mean? He know how to move. He been doing something for a minute. Instead of respecting that, nah, y'all want to clown, son. Y'all want to disrespect, son. And not even knowing if he put his paws on you, if he put the mittens on you, you in for a bad one, right? That's why you got to shout it out, man. Salute to the ones that's been behind that G-wall forever and they home now and they doing the right thing. Like, they making the smart decisions. They know it's a whole bunch of cubs out here. They know it's a whole bunch of beta males out here. They know they the last of the dying breed, the true alpha males, the true lion, the true kings of the jungle. You know what I mean? They know that. You know what I mean? But they're not getting caught up into the hoopla. They not getting caught up into the fuckery and all of that. So you got to shout it out. Shaquille, shout it out. Son home. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he see these youngins, and especially the field he in, because he mentor and he teach the youth and all of that. I'm pretty sure some that get out of line and get disrespectful. And in his head, he like, yes, and I knock your whole top off. Like, you have no idea. I would really knock your whole top off, right? You have no idea who you playing with, but he got to swallow his pride a little bit, swallow his ego a little bit, because he knows it's a bigger picture at hand. And even if there's not a bigger picture, one thing's for sure, two for certain, he don't want to go back behind that G-wall, right? So shout it out to all the OGs, the double OGs, the triple OGs that's home in this new society. And it's totally different from what they left. Right? Like, it's a real disrespectful, grimy, shiesty society, right? No morals, no principles. You hear me say that all the time. No morals, no principles, right? From the era he came from, right? So when you got dudes like, once again, Shaquille, you got dudes like Mandu, you know what I mean? You got dudes like Blue Boy, you know what I mean? Nothing for nothing, you got dudes like Glaze who been home for a minute and all that, but a real live hitter like Sundin laid plenty of something down, you know what I mean? And he running across these youngins and they talking greasy and looking greasy and face fighting and all of that. And these old timers be in their head like, yo, I'll mollywop this dude right now. Like, he has no clue. I give you one better. Remember a few years ago, it was the old white boy on the bus, the veteran with the beard and all of that, the Kris Kringle, the Santa Claus beard and all of that, right? And they had the young black dude who was talking all crazy with the rah-rah, like he really wanted to smoke, right? The old white dude tried to put him off like, yo, chill. Nah, he think it's an old head. He go totally disrespect the old head. First of all, you're not respecting your elders. I was taught respect my elders, especially if they deserve respect, right? But respect your elders. That was strike number one. You're not respecting your elders. You're not respecting the fact that this man been here before you, that he done seen the same things you seeing right now, plus some. You're not respecting that, right? You're not respecting the fact that he might have paved the way for you, right? You're not respecting that. All you see is an old head, right? Like, you're not going to get old. You know what I mean? You're going to be older, much younger, much more than you're going to be younger. That's a whole fact. You know what I mean? If you live out here, you're going to be an old head much more than you're going to be a young head. That's a whole fact, right? But number one, you're not respecting your elders, right? He all up in the white boy face talking greasy at the front of the bus. All of a sudden, BOOM! Old white boy gave him something, laid him out, and kept giving it to him. No freaky, right? Right? See, if that was me, I know better. Respect your elders. Old head like he in good shape, like he was a veteran for real, but he may be a veteran. He might be an old construction worker, old pipe fitter, or something like that, old bricklayer. Y'all don't know what y'all messing with. Like them bricklayers, hands of stone. Huh? They go barely tap you and lay you out. That's all them years of laying bricks. Plus, they ain't got no fingerprints and all of that. The bricks them rubbed them off. Years and years of laying bricks. He go put the mints on your paws, on your something, and I ain't worried about nothing. He ain't got no fingerprints. Right? You gotta respect your old heads, man. That's a whole fact, man. Respect your elders. Keep in your mind that, yo, if I keep doing the right thing, I'm gonna be there one day. And I'm gonna want the YGs to respect me. I'm gonna want the G's to respect me. Especially when you valid and you official and you got a record like some of the dudes I just named, right? Come on, man. Imagine if the young boy would have made the wrong move. And he ain't have the guard you on him. What if he did have the guard you on him? He might have still got that taken from him, taken from him or something, right? Like, you messing with a real live warrior that have been through things you only dream about, or you only try to put out there that you're a part of it when you never really have been a part of it, nor could you survive it, right? Some of the things Blue Boy been through, you couldn't survive, yo. Right? But you want to fight a man like this. It's a good thing that man was on his 1-2. He kept his smarts about him. He kept his wits. You know what I mean? He didn't let you take him out of his zone. You know what I mean? And put him back where he just came from. You know what I mean? But that's a hard pill to swallow for somebody like Blue Boy, for somebody like Shaquille, for somebody like Mandu, for any of the OGs that know what they would really do to you. You know what I mean? For any of the OGs that really got it in. That's a hard pill to swallow when you got the youngins just talking reckless. Now let's talk about it. Let's say you go to war with Blue Boy, right? First of all, your pants is sagging all crazy. You got no belt on. Your shoes, your boots, your sneakers or whatever, your Timbs or whatever, they ain't tied up. Laces all over the place, right? You think you got a hoodie on or something with your strings hanging all crazy, right? What you think somebody that's been behind the G-War go do to you? You got vulnerable spots everywhere. You can't run, you can't move your legs to get into your stance because your pants is all down by your ankles and your knees and all of that, right? Right? You can't really move or run if you got to run because your shoes untied, right? You got the hoodie on, you go pull the hoodie over your head, right? Mollywop you. Or you go take the strings and grab the strings all tight, choking you while he duffing you out and all of that, right? Like, y'all young boys, y'all really not paying attention, right? And you really want to face fight with somebody like that? Granted, you didn't know who he was. But that's even more the point. Respect everybody until they show you they unworthy of respect, right? That's even more the point, right? Don't underestimate nobody, old or young, right? Then you got to watch how certain people carry themselves. I don't even know Blue, but I know for a man that did 39 years, right? I know for a man that just been through everything he done been through, right? I know for sure he's a warrior, right? I know for sure he carry himself and conduct himself a certain way. I know for sure after being on the yard all that time, he walk a certain way. See, your youngest came and see the signs in front of you. You could tell by son walk, oh, he just came home. Huh? He ain't got to be all big and built up with the muscles all over the place. You think first time you see that, you think, oh, son just came home. Nah. You could tell by a man's walk, by his mannerisms, right? How he carries himself, right? I used to tell the young boys all the time, yo, your body language could speak, your conduct, and your character could speak more for you than you could ever say with your words. Huh? The way you carry yourself speaks character, right? Should tell the youngins that all the time. Yo, listen, I used to have this young boy at my job, right? He used to be with the rah-rah all the time. With the rah-rah, you know what I mean? Had a couple guns. Legal boy, though. Never been in trouble. That's the way. That's North Carolina. You could walk around with your joint on your hip and the holster and all of that, right? You could tell he never been in no trouble, none of that, right? He legally could carry his joint, but he think he G'd up. He think he gangsta. He with all the rah-rah talk and all of this, right? We at work one day, and I just got enough of, like, yeah, come on, right? Let's see what you about, right? At work, I carry 2 knives on me. I carry a Hawk, a regular knife, right? And I carry the straight razor blade, the blade, you know what I mean? To cut whatever I got to cut, right? So I pulls one out, put in one hand. I pulls the other one out, put another hand. And when I turn around, I'm like this on them with the joints in my, matter of fact, see, I got one on me now, right? So I turn around like this on him, right? And I got the other one in my hand like this. Like, what's good, nigga? You know what I mean? He see all that. He humbles and backs all the way down. Like, yo, you really don't know what you getting into. Like, I done been in these wars. You know what I mean? Like, I could show you what to do with this right here, right? He sees that. He totally backs down. But, you know what I mean? He still popping shit. Oh, you go stab me? I told the young boy, one thing's for sure, two for certain. You ain't in my age group nor my weight class. So I'm not going to play with you, young boy, what you want to do. Right? I bet you he might not respect all his elders, but he learned to respect me that day. I guarantee you that. Right? You got to know how to conduct yourself, and you got to know how to move. And you got to be able to look at a man and look into his eyes. You could watch the way he walk, the way he's carry himself, his mannerisms, and you could be like, nah, that might not be the one right there. Or if that is the one, it ain't going to be nothing sweet. You know what I mean? Win or lose, it ain't going to be nothing sweet, right? Like I said, I don't know Blue, but I could imagine me being a G-Wall dude, you know what I mean? And never done none of the time he did, not even a quarter of the time he did, right? But I could see certain things and see certain signs, be like, oh, all right, yeah, you gotta watch this one right here. You know what I mean? Once again, one of my first stories, I think it was like my second story, is about my man P. Don't be like my man P. You know what I mean? Think everybody's soft if they ain't team. Everybody ain't soft, my G, and that's a whole fact. Everybody ain't soft, man. And some of these old heads, they still got it in them. You know what I mean? Some of these old heads in shape. I be watching Mandu on Instagram. Mandu be at the gym every day, lifting all type of weight. But you young boys think you ready. Nah. He's staying in shape just for you young boys, right? Blue Boy staying in shape just for you young boys, right? Shaquille staying in shape just for you young boys, right? Because they know they older, right? They may not have the breath no more. They may not have the lungs to go to 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes and all of that. But they got that one hitter quitter. They got that bong. And it's night-night. See you tomorrow or something. Right? That's what they stand in shape for. So as soon as you youngest get out of line, they can make an example out of you. Right? So, yo, to whoever the kid was in the Bronx that saw Blue Boy walking down the block and wanted to face fight, you know what I mean? Wanted to prove he tough, you know what I mean? Poke his chest out and all of that, right? To whoever that youngin was, whatever you believe in was with you that day, homie. Whatever you believe in was certainly with you that day, homie. And I give it one better. Blue Boy, salute to showing restraint. Salute to not let your ego and your pride get the best of you. Salute to thinking about the situation before you reacted, right? I ain't gonna hold you, right? It's Sunday, it's a nice sunny day, right? I got my get right, you know what I mean? Plan on smoking all day, burning it down and all that all day. But I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Like, yo, y'all gotta respect your elders, man. Respect your elders just for the simple fact they're your elder. Respect your elders just for the simple fact they done seen things that you ain't even envisioned yet, right? Respect your elders for the simple fact that they paved the way for you to do what you do in any field, In any aspect of life, the elders paved the way for you to do what you do, right? And to these youngins out here in the streets, when you see the G walking down the block, you know what I mean? You see the OG, the triple OG, the double OG walking down the block, huh? You better be aware of what's in your sights, huh? You better be focused on what's in your sights and treat that accordingly before you end up a statistic messing around with lions, huh? Before you end up stretched out in the jungle somewhere, messing around with the king of the jungle, right? Yeah, good people. In the infamous words of my G. L. Compa, walk slow, talk low, good people, you heard? Yeah, hit that subscribe, smash the like, touch up the notification bell up in the corner, right? We go get back with y'all, you heard? Salute, easy.
You're now tuned in to the latest, the newest, hottest show on YouTube. I got a story to tell. Hosted by your boy, OG Sonny Blanco. Fire interviews, worldly topics, and much more. Stay tuned. OG Sonny Blanco. I got a story to tell. You heard?